The human race rests upon a perpetual razor's edge. One organization draws the line between utter destruction and the human race living to see another day. The SCP Foundation's unofficial motto is secure, contain, protect. These are the stories, these are the chronicles, these are the parables of the SCP Foundation.
Item Number SCP-014 Object Class Safe Special Containment Procedures SCP-014 is to be kept in sight in a chair with arms, preferably facing a window. Music should be supplied on a regular basis, preferably constantly. The music should not include pieces originating after 1937. A security camera should be present in SCP-014's room. Description: SCP-014 is a Caucasian male, appearing to be approximately 30 years of age, with black hair, brown eyes, and a somewhat round face. Records indicate his name to be Robert Chetford, confined in 1915 to the Norwich Asylum in Connecticut for delusional insanity, claiming that he had been cursed to live forever, and was slowly turning into concrete in consequence. The asylum closed in 1937, and the patients were transferred to various other facilities. 014 came to Foundation attention in from rumors of a patient who seemed to be entirely immobile and showed no signs of aging. Further investigation determined that acquisition was warranted. SCP-014 is to all outward appearances a normal man, but he does not appear to age and shows no signs of possessing a metabolism. He does not eat, drink, perspire, or in any other way demonstrate life functions. He breathes only to speak, and apart from his eyes and vocal apparatus, is to all appearances utterly immobile. He has never shown any evidence of pressure ulcers despite his position not having varied for several decades. Neither do his muscles appear to be atrophied. He can converse normally, but shows little knowledge of or interest in events since his confinement. Addendum. Here's a note left by a doctor. Frankly, were I to interview this man without knowing his history, I'd think he was a perfectly sane and well-adjusted individual who happens to be quadriplegic. As it is, I have to conclude that he's the ultimate proof of the idea that the mind rules the body. He thinks he's concrete, and he thinks he'll live forever, and so he's as close to both as he can be. Somehow. If I had access to this guy, I'd probably be playing pranks on him, like, all the time, and asking him, like, all these questions about stuff that he has no idea about. Like, if he wants to live in 1937, be like, bro, it's like 85 years later, you gotta kind of get with the program. And then when he doesn't want to, kind of just, rain on his parade. But, that's just me. I need to keep myself occupied and entertained while I'm working. Item Number SCP-020 Object Class Keter Special Containment Procedures Samples of SCP-020 are stored in a series of sealed cultivation chambers inside a sealed containment room at Biological Research Area 12, which is accessible only via airlock. Nutrients are administered via automated robotic systems, as the cultivation chamber must remain sealed at all times. Hermetically sealed video surveillance cameras are installed within the containment room and must be checked daily for integrity. Any personnel entering the containment room must wear Biosafety Level 5 equipment, including rebreathers, and undergo full antifungal disinfection upon exiting. Description: SCP-020 is a fast-spreading fungal organism that is capable of affecting the senses and behavior of living creatures, including humans. Samples of SCP-020 exhibit an unknown effect that renders them effectively invisible to direct observation, even when under a microscope. SCP-020 is visible to humans when viewed through photographic or video surveillance only. Once 020 forms a colony, usually within a human residence, it will produce spores that affect the behavior of humans around it. Affected subjects will increase the heat and humidity within their homes to create an environment more suitable to the growth of SCP-020. Affected subjects also become more sociable in many cases, and often invite acquaintances to their homes to further spread the organism. As the spores and mold colonies are invisible to affected subjects, the mold may sometimes grow directly on living subjects. As the spores and colonies within a home approach critical concentration, the health of affected human subjects will rapidly deteriorate, resulting in death. Further spread of the mold may occur as the bodies of any deceased subjects are encountered by emergency responders and healthcare agents, as well as transportation of the bodies to local morgues. SCP-020 was first encountered in where an undercover SCP agent noted dramatic personality changes in personnel working at the local hospital. Upon investigation by a containment team, it was discovered that almost civilians had been infected, as well as a majority of the town. The civilian population was terminated and the town was incinerated under the cover of a local flash forest fire. To date, over 12 outbreaks of SCP-020 have been reported. Investigations are currently underway to determine the source of these outbreaks and possible preventative measures. Addendum 020-01. Excerpts from the audio-video mission recorders of the Mobile Task Force ETA-10, See No Evil, during the initial containment of SCP-020 on
Team 2 moving to the Red House.
Copy. UAV-1 is picking up one heat signature.
Team 2 in place, ready to breach.
Door opening.
At this point, a civilian woman appeared in the doorway, holding a kitchen knife. Video surveillance showed that nearly 2/3 of her face was covered by mold growths.
Well, hello there, gentlemen. Care to take a breather inside?
On the ground, now! Drop the weapon!
Don't be silly. Come on in and stay a while.
Stop where you are, drop the weapon!
We just want to have some guests. Please, come in.
Drop the fucking weapon!
It is assumed that at this point, the infected civilian noticed T-24 carrying a primed incendiary weapon and lunged forward at the team members with the knife.
Open fire! Open fire!